Good morning, children. As I have completed an force and its types of force, now we will move on to another topic, mass and then weight. Mass and the weight are totally different. What do you mean by mass? A mass is an amount of matter present in the object is called as an mass. So, amount of matter that is inside the object is considered to be an mass. So, we are considering a two same rocket, but one on the earth, another on the moon. So, tell me, will the mass be different? No. The mass remains same for the given object. Wherever you place an object, for example, if you place an object inside the home, and if you take the object and keep it outside the home, maybe you can leave it on the ground, or if the same object is taken to some other planet, the mass of the object remains an same. What do you mean by mass? It is an amount of matter present in it is called as an mass. What is the SI unit of mass? The SI unit of mass is an kilogram, that is kg, kilogram. The next one is a weight. Weight is a measure of a gravitational pull on an object. Weight is a measure of a gravitational pull on an object. So, any object that has a mass, if it is under gravity, if you measure it, then it is called as an weight. What is the SI unit of a weight? Newton. So, you know what is the unit of a force? Newton. So, the weight and the force are almost the same. So, look at here. This is a good example. I am considering a same mass, the object with the same mass, but I am taking both the object on the different planet. One is on the earth, another one is on the satellite moon. Okay. So, the gravity on the moon is x, whereas the gravity on the earth is considered to be an 2x. It is double the gravity compared to an moon. So, the mass remains same in both the case. Then think about the weight. What is the weight? It is a gravitational pull on an object is called as an weight. Okay. So, in that case, which one will have a greater weight? Even though the mass remains the same for both the rocket, but the weight is different due to the gravity. So, the gravity is more here when compared to an A. So, the weight of an object on the earth will be more when compared to the weight of the object on the moon. Is it clear? So, the mass remains the same everywhere, but the weight will change, depends on the gravity. So, this is the differences between an mass and an weight. So, what is a mass? It is the amount of matter in an object is called as an mass. What is the weight? The force exerted by an object due to a gravity, a fixed mass due to a gravity is called as an weight. And mass is a constant for a body. It does not change with the place. Whereas the weight is not constant for the body. It changes from place to place. And mass is measured using a beam balance. And weight is measured using a spring balance. We'll teach you a spring balance in this chapter, in this video. What is the unit of a mass? Kilogram. What is the unit of a weight? It is a Newton. And also we can give kilogram force. So, what is the value of 1 kilogram force? 9.8 Newton. So, this is the differences between an mass and an weight. So, mass already you know it is the amount of matter in an object, whereas the weight is the force exerted by the object due to an gravity. And mass is a constant wherever you go and keep for the given object, whereas the weight is not a constant, it varies according to the force of gravity. And then the unit of mass is an kilogram, unit of weight is a Newton or kilogram force. And the mass can be measured using a beam balance, and the weight can be measured using a spring balance. Is it clear? So, look at this example. As I said earlier, weight is the force exerted on the mass because of a gravity. Okay. I told you, what is the unit of a weight? Newton. What is the unit of the force? Newton. What is the formula of the force? F equal to ma. Do you remember F equal to ma? Ma is a mass and an acceleration. A is an acceleration. Clear? So, the force and the weight remains the same. So, when some gravitational force act on the body that has some mass, we call that as when we measure that as in the form of an weight. Clear? Yeah. And then For example, if a man standing on the earth, if you weigh him, he may be the 75 kg. But the same man, if you go and stand on the moon, and there if you measure the weight, it may be less than the 75 kg, because the gravity on the moon is lesser when compared to the gravity on the earth. Where the gravity is more, there the weight will be more. Is it clear? Right? So we'll move on to the next topic, dear. As I told earlier, 75 kg on the earth, if you measure, there is only 12.45 kg on the moon due to an less gravity. The next topic is on spring balance. Can you able to see? This is a spring balance. Here is a spring, and you have an reading, that is an scale with the value. And then at the end of the spring balance, you have a hook. There you are going to hang an object which you are going to measure the weight. Clear? What do you mean by spring balance? A spring balance, the other name of a spring balance is a spring scale or a Newton meter, is a type of a mechanical force. It is a type of a mechanical force gauge or a weighing scale. What it measures? The spring balance is used to measure a gravitational mass of the body. That means it measures the weight of the body. It measures a gravitational mass of a body. And it works on the principle of Hooke's law. What do you mean by Hooke's law? So Hooke's law of elasticity. So Hooke's law of elasticity states that within the elasticity limit. What do you mean by elasticity limit? For example, you consider a rubber band. I can apply a force to stretch a rubber band. Do you know I can able to apply a force up to a certain limit. After that, if I apply a force, what will happen? The rubber band will not keep on stretch. What will happen? It will break. So there is a limit of elasticity in all the material. Clear? So the Hooke's law of elasticity, which states that within the elasticity limit, stress is directly proportional to one strain. What is it? Stress is directly proportional to one strain. What do you mean by stress? The force you are applying on the rubber band will be directly proportional to the effect of the force. What will happen? It gets stretched. So stress is directly proportional to one strain. So what is an Hooke's law means? Immediately it should come in your mind. Hooke's law of elasticity is the stress is directly proportional to one strain. So I am putting a weight on the hook. What will happen? Due to the weight, this spring will expand. So I am applying a stress here. You can able to measure the strain here. So to measure the gravitational mass or the weight of an object, the object is tied to the hook at the present. It is present at the end of the spring balance. So when you put something on the hook, what will happen? The spring stretch. As a result, this pointer is it will move down. So it will move down. The movement that depends upon the weight of the object. So when the weight is more, what will happen? The pointer will move towards the end. If the weight is something between the average, so it will move in between the reading. Clear? So what is spring balance? It is used to determine the gravitational mass of a body, and it works on the principle of Hooke's law of elasticity. What do you mean by Hooke's law of elasticity? Within the elasticity limit, the stress is directly proportional to one strain. To measure the gravitational mass or the weight, you have to tie an object at the end of the hook present in the spring balance. So the spring stretch when the object is suspended from the hook, and the pointer moves, and you will take a reading on the scale. Clear? And there is a word called as a least count. So you will be measuring a least count before you are doing an experiment. So you have an activity based on a spring balance. So when you come back to one school, we will perform some activity based on a spring balance. In that, I'll teach you what is a least count. Least count is the least value given in the spring balance. Clear? The least value given in the spring balance. So you will measure the spring balance reading, and it may be in the form of a kilogram or a Newton. If it is the form of a kilogram, you are measuring a mass, and if you measure in the form of a Newton, that is you are measuring a weight. Clear? So this is like, if you see it, when you put a weight, what will happen? The spring will expand. So this pointer will move. You can see the pointer is 0. So when you put a weight something, this pointer is moving, and finally it stops at one point. That is 150 Newton is the value for the given weight. Clear? And this is a checkpoint 2. This is like in true or false. You read the sentence what is given in the monitor, and then you can try to answer whether under which type of an contact or the non-contact force this statement belongs to. If it is true, you can say true. Otherwise, if it is false, you can mark it as an false. Clear? Okay kids, we'll see you in the next video.